Ciao a tutti! Wait until you see the food heaven we have in store for you. These are some of the things, not all, that we eat at home, and also some of the things we order in restaurants.
You know, when you see the pictures of the stuff that we eat on a regular basis, it's amazing. It's really, you know, Hemingway wrote something called A Movable Feast.
Oh, very good.
Thank you. And you and I are blessed by the good Lord living in this beautiful country, and really it's a movable feast because we eat so healthy.
And so good.
And so good, and kind of inexpensively too.
All right, take a look. These are non-pasta dishes that we have.
Broccoli Robbie looks like Italian style. Final stages. Yubba dub dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay, God.
Not a week goes by without a little pizza. Homemade is the best. Prosciutto, olives, tomatoes, and 3 types of cheese.
Margherita con bufala.
Margherita con bufala. We got the puccini, mushrooms, and the melanzani, eggplant, rucola, and the margarita. Forget supermarkets. How about coming here into this little farm where they grow all types of fruits and vegetables, and then from here, from the farm, to over here, the store, and to our house, less than a kilometer. You know, I never enjoyed shopping as much as I do here. Go to the market, get all fresh, 0-kilometer foods.
Wow. Esther, what do you got here?
I just went to the green grocers and I spent €20 on all of this.
Let's see what you got.
So we got taracco, which are the blood oranges.
Yep.
Celery.
Look at the size of that celery. That thing is about 24 inches, Esther. Holy smokers.
This is kohlrabi in the United States, but this actually is a Sicilian, and I can't remember how they call it in Sicilian, but they told me they only grows here in Sicily. And believe it or not, you can eat the greens as well as the bottom. I eat this, believe it or not, raw. It's very crunchy. This costs €2.
€2.
€2. Now, lettuce used to be about 50 cents, 60 cents each. Now they are €1 each. So here's another €2 in case you're counting. These are the nostrana, as they are called.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy smokers.
We have a parsley, which is €1. Tomatoes, which were about €1. We've got lemons, which I think they were 1 something a kilo. Then we have selvatica, some kind of wild greens. I can't remember. There's so many wild greens in this period.
They're so good, by the way.
And then vino, €4 for this. And avocado, which costs €1 each. So Al, you wouldn't.
What a freaking haul, Bunster.
You didn't believe it. I spent €20, but no matter how you look at it, this is €20.
You did an awesome job.
And fruits.
Holy smokers.
Che sta facendo?
Guarda chi c'è qua, lì c'è la cococcia d'Olus, queste sono le cococce d'Olus, carciofa catanese, violetta catanese, da chi c'è qua, ogni carciofa è un'idea.
Oh, there's Alfio telling you all about the carciofi.
La terra della Sicilia, number 1, numero 1.
Of course, I love my artichokes. Here are the Piccadilly tomatoes that I love. Kiwis in season right now, and avocado, believe it or not.
Faccia pure.
Purple cauliflower, yum. More artichokes, and over here they have the zucca, the ricotta, fresh ricotta. Eggs from the farm. They have olives, 2 types of olives. Ooh, they still have some roasted artichokes. And check out the greens. Here's some fava. So I usually go between some of these greens. Now take a look at this mushroom. Love that. Calucette.
Calucette.
E quella è senapa.
Senapa.
Quella è segala, questa è spinaci.
Spinaci, questa è segala.
Segala. Questa è caluccelli. Ma che c'entra cavolo per l'uccelli, Stefano? Perché te lo dici?
Cavolo uccelli.
They're having a discussion on the name of these greens.
Cavolo che scappano.
Ok.
La traduzione
E
più
questa?
comprensibile. Questa è segala rossa, quella selvaggia.
Segala rossa.
Si chiamano
Segala.
cavoli degli uccelli. Quella si chiama cipolla, poi
Cipolla,
segala.
questa, e poi questa.
Questa è senapa e segala selvaggia.
These are all the greens.
Sì.
E
E
questo
poi
è
c'è questo è il cavolo
buono.
trunzo, quello che hai mangiato tu.
Sì,
Quello è
a me
radicchio, questo è il
piace.
prezzemolo. Questa è la cicoria. Questa è cicoria. Questa è invidia.
Queste a Napoli si chiamano friarielle.
This is amaro.
Vero questo? Questa è invidia.
Invidia.
Cavolo degli
Mm-hmm.
uccelli.
There you
Cavolo
go.
uccelli che significa? Cavolo.
Cavolo dei...
So there you go. Those are little things that we eat from a fruit and vegetable place weekly. I just boiled all those greens. Now sauteing them with olive oil, pepper flakes, and of course plenty of garlic. Here are my greens with crushed tomatoes, a little bit of ginger, garlic, and mushrooms. I have this probably almost daily. Ooh, funghi. Buono, una funghi. And here's all the rostitos. Roasted, a little bit of olive oil. Look at this swordfish.
You want to have some?
Figala?
Orata.
Orata, that's my favorite fish. Sea bream. Guarda che buono. And this is how you clean a fish. Watch and admire. Concetto the expert. Take the skin off first, then very slowly take the delicious white meat. And there you go. That's what you call a mixed fish grill. And you take it off just like that, making every bone shake. Pronto.
Pretty
Buono.
good. Pretty good.
All cooked?
Yep.
Mangia, mangia.
You know, Esther, there's a lot of breadcrumbs over here. So, and I never eat a whole one, but what I like to do the next day is I'll take one of these guys and I will put some butter on it and put her in the toaster oven for about 2 minutes. And I swear to God, it tastes like a stuffed mushroom made from artichoke. That's the secret. That's what the French do.
Today we're having cutlets, chicken cutlets with sauce, cheese. Honey, what do you think? A little leftover bacala. Looks like a little bit mushy, but it was frozen and had to be frosted. Looks pretty good though, huh? What do you think? This is perfect for winter. Baked chicken, potatoes, onions, and a couple cloves of garlic too. And by the way, heavy seasoning. Seriously? This is the biggest head of lettuce I've ever seen in my life. And that's a bottle of wine, 2 liters. This must be at least 2 feet long. And look at this. Unfiltered olive oil we bought in Achi San Antonio. Lemons, mandarins right off the tree. Banana's not from here. But look at this lettuce. Like, oh my God. You know, I've shown you guys going to the markets all over the island all the time, and really that is big base of what I usually eat on a daily basis. A big salad every single night with lettuce, lattuga nostrana, rucola, which is arugula, and also tomato, cucumber, celery, sedano, fennel for sure. Sometimes we even put some beets in there, so that's the base of usually what I eat. We didn't show it because, you know, it's a salad.
If you go to the United States into any restaurant and you buy a big salad, they'll be $15 or $20, honestly. What she eats is, for people who have eaten over our house, knows that her salads are legendary. They're just,
Legendary.
and they're nutritious and they're profoundly healthy for her. and she does them all. And all these vegetables that she just mentioned, except for lettuce, if you put on pasta,
Cucumbers on pasta?
except for cucumbers on pasta, everything else is great though.
Now let me tell you what I put it on top of my salad. I like to put a little kefir and also olive oil, lemon, salt and pepper, no French dressing, Greek dressing, Caesar dressing, none of that. And some fresh prezzemolo, which is parsley or mint. That's very good. Now what about the greens? I did show you guys a little bit how I make the greens. Most of the time I do the greens on a pan with olive oil, ginger and garlic, believe it or not. I know some of you just put garlic, but I add ginger once in a while, and whatever vegetable, throw it on there, salt, pepper, hot pepper flakes. Sometimes I do, and maybe we'll do a video like this, I do a little bit Hungarian dishes or a little bit of curry in there. He's not a big fan, I'm a big fan.
Well, listen, I'm a big fan of everything she cooks because, after all, she's cooking it and I'm eating it. But let me just say this, okay, is that I prefer the green stuff, especially the unidentifiable vegetables that she brings home all the time that the guy tells her to buy and cook. I prefer them first blanched in a little bit of boiling water.
I do that, that's right.
And then she scoops it out, and then she'll put it into a pan with garlic and olive oil. And honestly, you could take that, sprinkle a little bit of cheese on it, and then you could put it on pasta or rice. I even like to put it on rice, although I'm not eating brown rice anymore. I've heard bad things about brown rice.
You know
I'm not
something
eating brown
we
rice.
didn't show, but I'm sure if I dig deep I can find some pictures, is you like those greens with the sausage and a
Come
sandwich.
on, broccoli Robbie. See, we're so closer to heaven right here than in the United States. You have a sausage and broccoli Robbie sandwich here, and it's only like a 4-hour flight to get to heaven from here. It's just unbelievable with some good crusty bread.
Yep.
Come on. I try to limit it though to once a week, or else I could have sausage. I could have sausage and broccoli Robbie 5 days a week.
Can we talk about your hat?
Oh, sure. Listen, this is on our. It's on our thing over there. Our shopping. What is it called? Our shop,
Down below,
right?
yeah,
Down
there's
below.
a shop. There's all types of products there for you.
Summer style. The spring's coming up, but we have red, we have black, we have this one over here.
You know what people really like is this logo, but also I have a logo using the provinces of Sicily. So that's very colorful, and there's aprons, there's little bags, there are t-shirts, there are hoodies, and all of that. So that's a little shop.
They ship the same day they get the order because I think they ship on demand
Yeah.
from Amazon, right?
They're not Amazon, though.
It's not Amazon. It's another company. But they don't come from Italy in terms of shipping. They come from the United States, so chop, you get that stuff really quick.
And as I said, not a week goes by without Alfred having a little bit of pizza.
Well, first of all, I'm very proud to say that Esther makes the best pizza in the whole island. Okay, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that beats homemade pizza, and she makes it with a lot of love. And she takes the time, and she does a great job. But recently, we went to a pizzeria with our gang from the Sicilian project. We took our faculty out for pizza last week. I had one of the best pizzas I ever had. What was that place called? By the public bathroom? Il Cesti?
Il Cessi,
Il
which means
Cessi.
bathroom. Il Cessi, which means bathroom in Sicilian because it is across the street from the public bathroom.
Right.
Great name, right?
It's in Arci Castello. And if you have a chance, Il Cessi, C-E-C-E
Something like that.
SSI, you have to try that pizza. I'm telling you one thing, it's gone way up on my pizza chest. But pizzas are great. It's about maybe 10 inches in diameter, and usually I only eat half of it. I can't eat the whole
You
thing.
used to be able to eat the whole thing, not anymore.
That's when I was like ginormously fat. Now I'm just obese, so I only eat
You're
half.
not. You lost so much. We've got a great group of restaurants in our area that we love to frequent. And I didn't even show you my mussels. And those of you guys who have been here long enough, you know that when I go out, always get mussels and red sauce. That's one of my favorites.
But pizza, though, I mean, you could buy pizza of course, to take home delivery, which is good. You can go out for pizza, of course. It's not nearly as expensive as the prices some of my friends tell me in the States.
No.
But really, if you take the time to learn how to make homemade pizza the way she does, you don't really want to go out. And I just, usually I give her that little dog face, please make a pizza for me, especially on a Friday. And, you know, it
And,
works.
oh, by the way, we did an entire video on homemade pizza a few
Great,
years
great,
ago, and I'll
great
leave you
stuff.
a link. What else was there that we didn't? Oh, there was one dish that I usually make at home that I know I have some pictures of, and I get an orata or a spigola, which is a sea bass or sea bream, whole, head on and everything. I put in the belly garlic pieces and capers from the Aeolian island, delicious, and then I just bake it with a couple pieces of slices of lemon on top, drizzle it with olive oil, bake it for about 15-20 minutes. And when it comes out, I take the skin off and put the inside of the belly on top, and it's just a delicious and very flaky. That's one of the dishes we didn't get to show you, but maybe in a future episode.
You know what? Another dish that she's mastered. Maybe you can find a picture and show them too. She makes bacala now. Beside the stew, everybody can make it with the stew. But what she did was we found the place that serves it to us, a la Messina, I think it's called, right? With the tomatoes on top, and it's broiled. Okay, and her friend that's a fishmonger, he makes it a point to take out as many bones as he possibly can.
Yeah.
And I love it, you know, and it's still out today. I mean, it started showing up here like in November, and here it is, it's February, and you can still buy it. It's a terrific treat for Alfredo. It's really good.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, that's cod. One of them is sun-dried, and the other one is salted to preserve it. A fun fact for Christmas, the only fish that they sell here in Sicily during Christmas time that a lot of people eat, bacala and stock are very popular during Christmas, is bacala, which comes from Norway. It's the only fish that doesn't come from the waters
because you
out
need
here.
to have cold. You need to have the cold waters, I guess, for the cod. There's really no good cod here. Surprisingly, if you try, one time I remember we tried frozen cod. Don't buy frozen cod in Sicily, okay? It's just like it comes all apart. It's bleh. And why should you with so many fish markets around here?
What else didn't we show that I know we didn't show the pasta dishes, obviously. What's your favorite pasta dish?
My favorite pasta dish is one that my mother used to make me on Fridays, which was pasta with broccoli. I like pasta with broccoli. I like pasta with broccoli and chicken, but I really like pasta with broccoli because she does a great job. And now all here, because of those big fat cauliflowers that are purple, have you seen them? Those things are great too. You could have those raw. You could have those. Sometimes she puts EVOO on them. She puts salt and pepper and Parmesan cheese, and she puts them in the broiler. Mamma mia, it's just great, you know. And then if you wanted to get some type of, like, say, a yogurt and dip them in the yogurt, which is spectacular. And all these things they don't break your budget. You know, we were just talking about it. We spent last month, for the whole month, including household supplies, less than $500 US, the equivalent, okay, for the two of us, and we have a fresh home-cooked meal, right, almost every night. We have fresh home-cooked meals almost every night.
6 out of the 7. And we haven't even mentioned during the winter, we also do a lot of soups. Soups are a big thing. I usually have a little bit of broth almost daily, but sometimes I will say, make me a soup with a pastina, and that is a filling and healthy food that we eat here in the winter.
You know, it's kind of funny you said pastina. Pastina could be anything small. It could be round. It could be shaped like an oval. Whereas in the United States, you have to hunt to look for some good quality things. Here in the markets, there's almost a half a row in the aisles of different types of pastinas, and I love them. It's just a great thing. Especially, I've been sick the last few weeks. Some type of, I don't know what it was. And really all I wanted to eat most of the time was just pastina with a little bit of pasta with butter. I was happy to do it.
Simple.
Yeah.
All right, we do, if you don't know, have tours around Sicily. We have a great one coming up in May 7 to 17 or 7 to 23, the Grand Tour. It's one of our most popular. Then we have a June tour on the West Coast, a June tour on the East Coast. Then we have a Tuscany tour in September, and then we have our Oktoberfest in October. So, and then we're going to put up a New Year's Eve tour as well. Stay tuned for that. So those are some of the things that we have going on, and we also do tour consulting if you're coming to Sicily.
You know, somebody asked the last time we were talking about the tours. Ours are all inclusive with the exception of the plane ticket. Okay, but really, you buy your plane ticket and you come here, and the only thing you're going to need is if you want to buy gifts, of course, or if you want to give tips, of course. But everything is inclusive. You get a big, great breakfast in the morning, and then you get a delicious dinner, whether it's at our house. Sometimes we invite the people to come to our house, or we'll go to our favorite restaurant. So no one has ever complained about the food that they've eaten with you, me, and
They
Sicily
have
tour.
too much, too much.
Yeah, they'll say that they'll say too much, but and there's always plenty of wine. Some of these tour operators, you know, they limit you to 2 little glasses of wine. We don't do that because we buy the wine by the barrel, pretty much. We have plenty of wine, so don't worry about wine.
I think that's it. Do you have anything else?
Yes, I do. I wanted to talk one more thing that Esther put on the video today, and I kind of hope that you identify a lot of these green things that we eat, because I'm sure that in the United States, these little roadside stands that will be popping up all summer long in the United States, they have green things, and you may want to walk by them because you don't know what they are. Give them a try. They're just full of nutrients and vitamins and minerals, and there's so many things you can do with them, including soups, as you just said. Nothing like a good soup with a good broth and a good hearty bunch of vegetables in it. And
there's a dog.
All right. There's a brand new, beautiful dog downstairs from South Africa. It looks like a golden retriever, but it isn't. But it's a beautiful. The last thing I wanted to say while he's yakking away there is, don't forget our Sicilian Project raffle. Go to www.thesicilianproject.com and donate $50, and you'll be entered into our raffle. I think we've sold 57 tickets so far, 200's the limit, and it'd be nice if you could, you're helping us. We have a bunch of kids we're working with right now in Archie Catena, thanks to Esther, thanks to our crew, Stefania, thanks to our volunteers from Sigonella Naval Station. These kids are getting real personalized attention thanks to your generosity. So that's what I wanted to say.
So thank you so much for coming and sharing this little time with us. Actually, I'll say goodbye. I'm going to turn the camera around. See if we can look at this dog.
Bendiga, ciao.
All right, let's go see if I can find this dog over here. This is what our downstairs look like. Oh, yep. There it is. Do you see it? So cute. By the way, see the greens she's growing down there? That's kale. She's growing all types of greens. And here's our view. Thank you so much for taking this time with us. Yeah, look at the beautiful yellow winter flowers and our view. Have a great day, and hope this was a yummy episode for you. Ciao.